Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to go over my previous thumbnails. The reason why I'm doing this is pretty simple. I used to use Google Slides to make my thumbnails, which sounds awful because it was. If you look back at all my old thumbnails, most of them were hot trash up until I started using programs like Photopea, Paint.net, and a bunch of other stuff like that. That's how you actually make proper good thumbnails. So that's what I've been using since, but this is a lot of thumbnails I used to use. So I'm not sure if this video is still on my channel, but this is the first video I made using Google Slides after I came back and started doing Minecraft rather than like a bunch of other stuff. So here we have a video. This is a video where I try to use knockback sticks all the time. And yeah, I just have OP there. Background very pixelated though, and a stick. Next, this is a poorly cropped, I don't know if you cannot tell. Basically, I was playing Murder Mystery, and I did not get murder with 15% chance, which makes no sense, but really simple thumbnail, just the actual thing there. This is a video that's now been removed, same with the partner video with it, but basically, I put on an e-girl skin, and I tried to be an e-girl. This video's been removed because it got like 3 views. So yeah, it is the actual like worst cropped thing I think I've ever done. But next is me doing uncut Bed Wars where I did not make a single cut during the video. Super easy for me, but a super boring video. Next up is a thumbnail I actually was gonna use, but I used for my friend who's now rebranded to a different YouTube channel. Basically, we duel each other in duels, and we just did duels in every game mode. This is another thumbnail I did not end up actually using. I didn't even make the video. This is when I was gonna make a video catching hackers with Atlas, but I ended up forgetting to do it. Over here is actually the first thumbnail I had for my original hardcore series. It's terrible. You can literally tell, like, what is this? The white up there, but it's so bad. But it's the main thumbnail I had for years, not years, but like once. I did a second one where it's the exact same thing, but even worse cropped. I don't even know how I did it. It's actually so bad. This is embarrassing. Once again, I did it again. Oh my god, all my thumbnails did such an annoying thing. I end up not even using it. I think I went like that, screenshotted it. So a lot of the sides were cut off, but I meant this wasn't, the white part wasn't too badly on it. But yeah, and this is actually a thumbnail that for a while I was actually pretty proud of. Yeah. Not bad. Another thumbnail, but this one's actually properly cropped pretty well. Using Free Look, I was able to, because at this point in time I didn't have Replay Mod, now I do. But using Free Look, I was able to properly make it look like this, and the other side, which is a very pixelated piglet. I actually really like this thumbnail, and think, well, it is kind of goofy, because I added these particles, I think it actually looks pretty good. Next up was obviously the next one in the series. It's When I Died. And sadly, basically spoiled the video, but yeah. This is when I did a keyboard and mouse sounds video. I got 4 views for a while. It was the lowest viewed video on my channel, so obviously it's gone now. I don't know, I think this video is still up, but basically it was a story time. I don't think it's still up, like I said, but you never know. This video I know for a fact is still up because it is the first video on my channel technically, because I have a bunch of videos that I deleted. But this is one I had for a while that is now back up. Basically, I played 50 games of sumo, and you can see, here's the thumbnail. Basically, I did one when I was a Steve skin, zombie right there, basically being a noob, and the other one was I was Goku, I was a god, I knew what I was doing. Next up, I'm not sure if this video is up, I'm pretty sure it isn't, but I did a video if thumbnail is good or bad. I actually love this thumbnail. I think it could be better, like this is just too but in general it's pretty good. This is an application I did to a random YouTuber SMP because I really wanted to get in, because I was not in any YouTuber SMPs, but I really wanted to be in, because in my old skin I'm still Alarm Clock Master in this. Really goofy. I don't really like this thumbnail like at all. Another thumbnail that's still on the channel is this the best item, where I had to use ladders. Actually a really good thumbnail, I really like it. Basically I had to use ladders. This is another thumbnail, very similar to it. It's Bed Wars, but I can't use emeralds, which is a useless challenge because I don't really use emeralds in my videos anyway, so kind of useless. This is another scrap video, but here's what it is. Bed Wars with 4 different mice. I happen to have a bunch of different mouses. I have one for 5, one for 10, one for 20, and one for 50. I don't think this thumbnail is good whatsoever. If I do end up doing this concept, I'm obviously gonna change it up to make it look better, but This time I do it. This thumbnail I did a while ago, once again, pretty sure it's deleted, but basically, it's just one of those like short YouTube videos that like everyone, it's like a Stevie video concept. Basically, I want to see if I can, only using the stuff in the chest, the dirt's over there, and the blocks over there, if I can make it. Pretty sure this isn't up anymore. This is the thumbnail I had for a while. I don't know if I have it now, but this is the thumbnail, bro. I love this. It's my old Lapis Blade texture pack. I still love this texture pack to this day. But it's obviously parodying the scariest, and not scary at all doors. Sus. This is a trap. This is a video I get made fun of all the time for in my friend group. I'm sure I deleted it. It's not a good video whatsoever, but basically it's me trying to face a bunch of traps that my friend built. This is a video I've never ended up doing, and I still think it's a semi-decent thumbnail for being made in, like, Google Slides. But you can see there's a bunch of different people of varying sizes copy and pasted throughout it. I really like the fireballs, the fire charges and fire. I really like that. The golden apples, the knockback sticks, and of course the wither there. I actually really like this thumbnail, but it does have some problems. This is a thumbnail for a very early video of this stuff on my channel, but this is honestly one of the very few thumbnails for this I actually considered a good thumbnail. I really like this thumbnail, and it's easily the favorite thumbnail I've ever made on Google Slides. It is the Owl House full review that I did of all 3 seasons. My longest video of all time, honestly, easily my favorite. I've never really watched the Owl House that much. I only really watched the first season and half of season 2, but I really love that show for a while. So I obviously wanted to do a full video because I haven't caught up on it. So this is basically me of doing every episode with the exception of the finale, which I might eventually review the finale in a second channel video after. This is a scrap server idea. I was going to make a Minecraft server that was fine, the button didn't end up doing it though. At this point, now I start using thumbnails less and less, especially near the end of this. You'll see no thumbnails are actually being used. Now I'm just sort of using it as like a logo slide, even though sorry there, I had to skip a thumbnail for a bit because I actually have my face in it, and I kind of don't want to have my face on the internet that much, so that one's gone. But this is another thumbnail I did. I'm pretty sure this is a video still on my channel. Basically, I did a mumbo jumbo style video where I tried to make it look like just a simple 2-room hallway was an infinite hallway. Didn't end up working that well, but it was fun. Easily another banger thumbnail, and I think this is when I start getting actually decent at making thumbnails on Google Slides. See, mini me over there as close as I can to get the actual size. Basically, it's when I built the giant Tilburg bar. Easily one of the best things I've ever built, along with the rocket station. A video still up. It's really cool. Another random logo slide. It's a Pila Bird from Carmen Batman. This is another one I did on my hardcore series with aquarium. Basically, all I did, I tried to make it look like there was a giant aquarium. I ended up, spoiler, dying in this because I starved to death because I was AFK. So this ended up not really working, but this is like a fun thing. I decided to make it look like this. Where went into a world and so was an ocean and went to a coral reef, where all the thing for miles was coral reef, and I think it looks pretty good, especially with this clipping thing over there. Next up is the amusement park thing where I did a thumbnail. Dude, I'm actually so proud of it. I don't even remember how I did this. I think I just turned this into a circle and gave it an outer glow. That's how I was able to do that. Dude, this is a thumbnail I legitimately think I'm pretty good at. I will say this is kind of goofy. I should probably change that eventually. But yeah, this is a world I missed. The world's been since gone, but I really like it. And the giant statue of me is really cool. Easily the #1 thumbnail. Fun fact, actually it's not the best thumbnail I've ever done, but fun fact, I actually favorited this using this using this slide, so whenever I go click on my favorite to this, it'll send me to this one, which I think is really cool. This is easily the video I spent the longest on, beside maybe the Owl House video, where it's super duper insane. I basically just built the city. You say that pickaxe is really poorly cropped, and you could see if you actually look at the line close enough. Nobody actually mentioned this, but if you look at the line close enough, there's a huge error, but it's not that. Another thumbnail I had to skip, but fun fact, this is the thumbnail I used for that joke video. I don't know if the video's still up, but there was a gag where I used a gigantic texture pack. Basically, the texture pack made everything look tiny. I think it is still up, but it's fun. I photoshopped a Phoenix XC video to look like it's just a joke. You have to watch the video to find out. Another hardcore video I did kind of poorly crop it, but this is a build that I'm really proud of, and it's basically just a rocket station. Pretty cool. This is easily a thumbnail I get clowned on my string for all the time, so much so that I actually had to remove it. Basically, I made another e-girl video, a sequel to the first one, if you will. And this was the thumbnail I used. It was honestly really funny at the time to me. My friends make fun of me all the time. And here was an alternate thumbnail I did once I figured out that Hypixel is its own replay system. Didn't end up using it though, because look how pixelated this thing is, because I was using shaders. Another shaders thumbnail I used, and this is what I like to call the Hypixel replay built-in feature, because this is when I started doing Bed Wars videos, and as such, this is what they look like. I used like basically shaders and went into Hypixel replay features and took a screenshot at the perfect time to make it look like it was in motion, and smacked on the text craft generator on it. This is another thumbnail I used. I actually had this video up for a while, made a ton of views, but I ended up taking it down because basically the TikTok was mentioned in the video. It was really awkward once they realized that I made a video about it, so it's gone now. Another really popping video that got a ton of views, thank you for that. Basically, I played Bed Wars with probably the most famous Minecraft texture pack, the Faithful pack, where it's just the normal Minecraft textures, but in double size. And this is the thumbnail. This is the actual thumbnail for the Phoenix at Sea thing. Don't know how it's so far back when the actual video is over here. I think I just did the slide wrong, but you never know. I really like this thumbnail, and it got a ton of views, so I'm happy with it. Basically, I made a Hypixel house, and I posted this video for about 2 days before I moved it for getting 2 views. Basically, I did a housing trailer because I made a Hypixel house. That was a giant one jump ride. Easily one of my favorite thumbnails, and this is why I started actually getting pretty decent at making thumbnails. Fun fact, I recently had the pack maker of the packs in this video comment on the video, so thank you to Violet. This is the first Tryhard Thursday Inside done. I actually really like it. It's using the same background as the first thumbnail in the entire slideshow. Really like it. It has, of course, the anime kind of like dash effects on the side, which I use so much. This video is another video I ended up taking down because it was kind of clickbaity. Basically, one of my YouTube shorts got banned in Russia, so just for fun, I made a video about it, but it was kind of useless, so I had the video up for like a week, but I took it down, I think. I don't know. This is another thing I did, basically, when I made the second channel that I believe is now this channel you're watching this on, Flamecool Reacts. Basically, I made a kind of intro video for it. The video was taken down because now it's not Flamecool Reacts. Originally, this channel was Flamecool Reacts, if you didn't know, where basically I'd react to internet videos, but I didn't end up doing it because the first video I ended up trying to do was like 30 minutes long, and that's just too long. This is a video that I'm actually really proud of, a thumbnail that I'm really proud of. Basically, I went into Mininator, sick, Mininator, mine, and I don't. Basically, I took my skin, posed it like I was dead, put the 2 X's over my eyes, and did it. I really like it. It's really cool. Back when the second channel was called Flamecool GD, Geometry Dash, this was what it looked like, and I actually really like it. This is one of my favorite Geometry Dash things I've ever made, and I basically use a Geometry Dash font, and Finger Dash, 35%, really like it. Next up, once again, I'm not sure if this video is up, it might be, I'm not sure still, but pretty cool. Me jump into the air again, the exact same post, the best packs thing, I think. Yeah. Wait, is that the exact same one? Did I actually just use it? No, I didn't. Okay. I was gonna say, because that's very similar, but yeah, it's just this one, my video. My current most popular video on my channel, which is a shock, because for a while I thought the most popular video I'd have was that 300 view Outlaws video and the Total Bar video, but no, this thing beat it. Minecraft Chosen Tales update and why I hated it. I really like it. Not the update, but the video. And another scrapped video. I was gonna do a commentary video where I go for my summer plans. Didn't end up doing it, but I might. But I can't really now because summer's over, basically. White background, don't know why it's there. Basically, I have a scratched thing, and I was gonna make a thumbnail on the official Alarm CM Games, which is what I called it, YouTube channel, which is a thing that still exists, by the way. Yeah. But let's go do a thumbnail for it. Another jump shot thumbnail, one I'm really proud of, really like it. And this was a video that I'm actually just recently scrapped. I was going to go over every single Hypixel game mode and rank them, and this is the thumbnail I was going to use as the base. Didn't end up doing this though, but it was a base. And now we get into random stuff, like this is me keeping track. I use the Hunger Games simulator to just see what, if I add myself, will be the record for. And this, I believe, is the most recent actual thumbnail thing I did. Basically, on the last stream, I needed a kind of transition thing where I really needed. I was downloading Poppy Playtime because I already have it on Steam, but I wanted to download it on my computer. So while I was waiting for that, I did this. And now this is my new logo. And now this is, I believe, the new. Basically, I wrote a book on this Minecraft server, and I made it, like, signed it, but I wanted to keep track of the page's contents in case that book ever gets destroyed. So I wrote down the official text. If I had to, I could just copy and paste it in. That's for today's video. All of my stupid, goofy thumbnails, and yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, bye, guys. By the way, this is the second channel, so if you want, subscribe. Yeah, these thumbnails are really bad. Some of them are, some of them are not. See ya. Bye.